Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 7 of Sky Factory 4. Today we're going to get into compact machines, and if there's some extra time, we're going to get into extended crafting so we can make singularities. So let's get to it. Between episodes I did a bit of grinding, so I've made the empowered paradox. You just take your regular paradoxes and you combine them in a 3x3 and you'll get the bigger one. This can also be put in a folder to be duplicated. I made a little weapon thing here so I can play with my rifle. It just has a battery and a focusing matrix, so it does more damage. Downstairs, I got rid of all the filing cabinets. They're gone. Instead, I put them in these cells. So you can duplicate the cells up until you get the biggest ones, which are these 16 million ones. And they hold a lot of items. Like this one here has 300,000 items and it's less than halfway full. One of them has my oak in it, which is like 800,000 by itself. Somewhere. Maybe it's upstairs. That's weird. But anyways, I also added in all my lava into a fluid disk. I am exporting experience into my storage. And I got rid of all of the lava generation up here. So to get lava now, I just duplicate it using the parabox, and it's sufficient. Because you do not need this much lava. I have 7.8 million buckets of lava, and I am never gonna use it. So yeah, let's get making a few recipes up, because we need, well, we don't need to, but I would like to move some stuff to compact machines so that, you know, it just takes up less frames. You know, I like to try to keep the base, you know, a little bit optimized so it kind of runs. And the compact machines is one way to do that. So we're going to need the personal shrink device. We're going to, I'm pretty sure this does not use that though, so we'll just do that one by hand. Let's see here. Let's grab that. Get a redstone torch. Yeah, see, look, I have almost 900,000 wood. Alright, we need 4 of these projector fields. And that's actually all we need to get started. We're going to need to make these, what do you call it, machine walls using the structure. We need iron, redstone, and redstone. Let's grab that real quick. We're also going to need a tunnel. So hopper, 9 redstone. Alright. We good? And an ender pearl. Well, we'll do that one later. So to set this up, there's no great place to put this. So I'm just going to put it over here. I believe it has to be too high, which is this two. Ignore the bottom one, because I'm doing half slabs on the bottom, so I just wanted to even it out. And projectors face away from you. So if we do it here, this should be a 3x3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe here. Let's try here first. This is going to be a little trial and error. Oh, don't do that. Face that way. There you go. Wait, that's definitely not right. It has to be odd. I know that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There, so supposedly like this. Let's see. Alright. Yes? No? Go. We need to go to 11. Alright, well, let me just play with this for a minute. Move it around, and I'll be back once I get it working. Alright, so it is 11 by 11. So from the middle, it's just 5 in each direction, and it'll look like that. Big glowy box with little like laser beams on them. So what we're going to do is throw down an iron block. This can be anywhere inside of it. So when you look up, say, the machine wall, there'll be a diagram of how to build it, and then an item to throw in to process it. So this is how you build it, and then you just hit Q with the redstone and throw it in, and that's the trigger to tell it to start. And it'll make it up. So let's make a tunnel. And a hopper on top. And more redstone. So just to save time, once again, we'll do the nice little folder trick. What is this? This is my torches. Listen to the Enderman suffering. Oh, we don't need too many tunnels. That's for sure. We're gonna need, what is it? A stack and... what is it? 5... So 25, 50 plus 36, that's 86, plus another 12, so 98. Something like that. Roughly 98. Let's just grab out a couple stacks. Let's get an emerald. A block of emeralds, rather. And an ender pearl. So I'm not going to do anything with these machines just now, because they'll take time to set up. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to put them in just yet. I'm going to move the hogs into one for sure. But I'll do all that between episodes. So in the middle here is going to go your block. So you'll need one placement block there. And then you just build it out. And 2 more. So it should be a 5 by 5 that's hollow, and in the very middle will be the emerald. Just like that. And you can see that here. if you hold shift, it'll do like a little wireframe thing so you can see the middle. And let's fall. And toss in the ender pearl. Takes a little longer to compress that one. Or a lot longer. That's fine too. And be careful when you're building this if you get something that's like... So, it only requires this middle part, but if you obstruct it on the... If too close, it'll not be happy. So that's good. So you can't go within this 7x7 area. You can't build up any. Alright. Now for the big test, can we put this in a folder? Because I would really like that, if I don't have to make more. Oh, look at that. Filing cabinets is so nice. We don't need a lot of these, so there we go. 28. That'll be sufficient. So I'll put one of them just right over here for now. Yeah. About here-ish. Get rid of that. Oh, I need my shrink device. Alright, and let's grab... it doesn't matter. Let's do it anyways. Let's grab a tunnel. Let's see, do I have anything that can capture a mob? This will work. Except I don't have any of that stuff. Let me make this monster ball up, and I'll be back. To get the snow... Actually, I don't know. Froster. Okay, let's see. Might have this stuff. I dislike this applied energistics. For some reason, it doesn't put ghost images in there if you do not even have the recipe for it, which is totally different than how like Glacial Awakening was doing it. Let's see if this works. Froster. And we'll just drop it there. Oh, you need water. Okay. See, I thought there would be a way to do it with the solidifier or the hydrator here, but I think that's just for ice. So we'll use the froster to make snow. Oh, it makes ice too. Look at that. But now I gotta go all the way back. I might set up automation to get water. There are ways to do it. Okay, well that's our snow, so I guess we're not that far off. You're good. Cactus, I don't have that. 2 of them. There we go. We'll just take one and be good with it. What am I missing now? Grass. Your comma. Like I said, way back when they act like shears, you'll be able to pick up grass with that. There we go. The whole reason I did that was because, you know, I could pick up the... Oh no, come on. Where'd it go? I lost it? Ah, alright. Let me go make another one and I'll be back. Alright, and we're back. So, the collector picked it up. It was in storage, but I duplicated it with folders. Use it, just right click, it'll pick it up. And then we can get our shrink device. Just come here, right click on the block. It'll load you into another dimension. First time might be slower, but after the first time it's usually quicker. Okay. Thank you. And in here you can do what you want. You got this little room, what is it, like 11 by 11 I think? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oh, 13. So I am going to fill the ground with grass and release my pigs in here, and then I'll be back. Oh, I forgot one thing. I made a while ago this building gadget. It is pretty cheap. It does require power, but if you just like shift right click a block, you can use it as, say, like, it's similar to the astral sorcery one, at least in this build to me mode, where it'll build to you. And somehow a pig spawned in here, like right away. As soon as I put that grass block down, turned around, the pig was there. But this, I don't know what I'm going to set up just yet. But for now, I'm just going to put my item collector down. Not there. Right here. I have a packager that I pipe the items out into. And then that packager just goes to storage. That way, when... Hello? Why are you getting closer? It makes a funny noise. It's like blowing. But, so eventually I'll probably just make little cubbies for them again and set them up. But for now, I'm just going to leave them in here. I'll put those away too. But what this tunnel also lets you do is if you put it somewhere, let's say we put it here. Quit picking stuff up. We'll be able to connect to that tunnel. So if you wanted to... Oh, what side is this though? Down? No. Up? Sure. Up is good. That way this can extract, and then when this extracts, it'll go here. And this is upside, just right click it, it'll cycle through the different sides. If you cycle too many times, it'll pop it off. But you take your shrink device, let me put this away. You can go in here, you can go in there. Can we put items here? Yes. So this will give you an idea. I put a piece of dirt there. Forgot to give it power. Yeah, you're good. And a cake. Why? Why do I have a cake? It doesn't even make sense. Okay, but this is pointing up. It's exporting. So let's get out of here. So what we can do is let's grab a regular chest just for demonstration purposes. And we'll just put it on top. No, it needs a wire first, not a pickaxe. Okay, we use item duct. Let's see. Or did I forget to change the servo? I forgot to change the servo. Because I broke it and put it back. There it is. It took it a moment, but it's there. So you can export from the compact machines into the other world using those tunnels. You can also use... Hey, it's a preview. Sometimes that'll crash if... I forget, or no, maybe not crash, but some of the blocks won't display properly sometimes. But you can transfer other things using tunnels like power or fluids, gas, whatever. But that's the basics of compact machines. So I'm going to end up putting my generators in there, all of my power cells in there, animals in there, maybe a mob farm. I don't know. We'll see. But we need this quantum compressor. So I've already made a bunch of black iron. It is just iron plus some sort of black dye. I'm using ink because that's what I had from before. Let's just make up these recipes real quick. Luminescence is gunpowder, redstone, and glowstone, so it's not that bad. And it's so annoying that I have to put these in one at a time, or else it doesn't know how to do it. And then the table. Oh, what are you missing? Oh, this. Try that again. I have not set up any processing stuff yet. Let's see what this looks like. This baby can fit so much matter. Okay. Just for funsies, I'm going to give it a point by itself. I don't know how much energy it takes. But let's make a singularity. Why not? Coal, iron. Alright, let's look at coal for a second. Do they all take this ultimate catalyst? Except this one. Look at that. Ultimate catalyst. That's the same thing, just with emeralds. Emeralds instead of diamonds. Let's... Oh, wait. No, don't do that. There we go. Weird habit. Okay, so we've got the compressor. I want to make a sponge at some point. You can make it in the hydrator, and now that we have ice, we can actually do it. That way I can have silk touch on my pickaxe. Because spawners are from apotheosis, which means you can pick them up with silk touch. So I'll be doing that to make a mob farm. Let's see, how much coal do we have? Not enough. Not enough at all. $6,000. Do we have 10,000 of anything that it wants? Bacon. We could do a bacon singularity. Alright, let's do that. I have no idea. I am actually just going to move this over to somewhere back here. Yeah, that'll work. I don't have an exporter. Wow, that's unusual. Export. Let's grab some acceleration. Let's get some bacon. Export that into here. No! Oh, why did you do that? Okay, so don't shift click your catalyst in there, because it will eat it. Let's try this again. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, there's an eject button. Now I feel dumb. Okay. I have not played with Singularities before, so yeah. Mistakes were made. Not a big deal. Alright, last thing we need is some cable. And there it goes. So I'll be back in a second once it makes up the singularity. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, it's almost done. Look at it go. And oh, I don't like that. Once it hits the 10,000 mark, it looks like it actually does the crafting. Does it say how long this takes? No. Wait. No, it's not even going. No, it did go. Alright, it's just being weird. But anyways, we got a singularity. What I might do with this is actually make culinary generators, to be honest. Because I bet our little folder friend says we can. Oh yeah, it totally says we can. So who wants some bacon singularities? We eat it. It goes in a culinary generator, but we can't actually eat it. Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. We just made essentially, what is that, like 2 million bacon? Give or take, because that's 10,000 per. Yeah. Let's make a culinary generator. Culinary. We are none of this. Oh, really? Alright, let's do that. Not that one. Fishing pole, sure. Oh, this is gonna be such a bad idea. But it's basically a free item, so... Upgrade it. Yes. It's weird how it says it's upgradable. There's no point in doing speed upgrades. This can't even hold. How much? 600 million. Oh, oh man, it's so crazy. Alright. You know what? There we go. Bacon has claimed to be better. Oh, it's such a mess. Let's try this out. I made a huge mess now. And we'll just get rid of those two. There. Now everyone's not happy. What's that? I'm seeing something out of the corner of my eye. So it turns out what I figured out, you press F3 and you check the light level. It is in the second grouping, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. It says Sky 15, Block 8. If it is less than 10, so if it's Block 9 or lower, zombies can spawn. Now, 8 by default is good. It's 7 or lower is what mobs spawn at. But for some reason, in this pack, at least in this hardcore world, or whatever setting there is, if it's 9 or lower, zombies can spawn. So... what? There is something there. So just make sure you use extra lighting. Because I've been beating myself up trying to figure out why zombies were spawning, and I think that is why. There. Which means they can spawn over there and whatever, it doesn't matter. So let's do... let's just get rid of the rest of these. I'll clean it up in a bit. Oh, let me turn that off. Let's throw the generator. Let's grab a fresh plug. Throw that down. Get rid of all these. Because supposedly this should be pretty good. Why does it only say 7 mil? Oh, that's the fuel buffer. How are we looking? Do I have any more of those speed upgrades? Only a couple. Hey, there we go. Now, for fun. So currently, this is the only power being generated. I just want to see if it can keep up with this. So this new one, it kind of adds some weird stuff together. So this is the first tick, and it's 20 minutes. But if I give it a copper singularity, I'm not sure what'll happen, which is why I wanted to get into the crafting of them. But it takes 24,000 RF a tick instead of what, 2, then, or no, it's 12,000. Maximum of 24. But that's instead of 2, 4, then 8, so it's technically cheaper. Especially since it's also 10 minutes faster, but you do not have the 120% speed boost for giving it more RF per tick. So how are we doing? Oh, the fuel's going down pretty quick. Let's see. %99. That's why I like those other things better. But there you go. So I might switch over all of my power generation to these culinary generators instead of lava. The lava is just getting really annoying to deal with. Make sure not to fall. And that's not being helpful because that's 800 million RF there, so I can't tell if it's going down or up. Actually, yeah, I can. It is generating 20,000 RF a tick. For one generator. Yeah, 20,600. That's not that bad, though. For a total of 600 million RF. So there you go. If you want some easy RF, that's how you can do it. Anyways, we covered what we wanted to. So we have compacting machines, got singularities, which means we have some fun culinary generators, and I'm going to make more singularities up just so I have them. Anyways, that's it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.